We watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel for some midweek cleaning motivation. I have been so busy painting our bedroom, and anytime there is a project going on in one area of the house, you can definitely see the effects everywhere else. Things were a mess and it was starting to stress me out. So today we're tackling as much as we can during Sutton's nap time. We're also doing a little bit of budget-friendly Valentine's Day decorating. We'll also be cleaning Sutton's nursery, and there's so much laundry motivation, so make sure that you stay tuned. This should be a super fun video, so let's just get into it. We are starting off in my kitchen. I had a bunch of stuff on my island per usual that I needed to clean up and get put away.
We're never meant to last, but all the fun times we had, I'll never forget. We will always share a bond, no matter what, 'cause you have a piece of my heart. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay, stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay, stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay, stay. If you stay.
This corner cabinet had become quite a mess, so I wanted to take some things out of it, take a look around, kind of reorganize the cabinet. I wasn't going to fully empty it and do like a full organization, but I did want to at least make it more manageable because lately it has been hard for me to get into this cabinet. This is where we store a bunch of kind of like serveware, serving dishes. I have extra organization supplies. I have just some random stuff in there as well, but then I also keep our like containers, glass containers, and meal prep containers, and it's just been kind of hard for me to get in there to access them or to put them away. So I knew I needed to go through it just to make that a little bit easier for myself, because we're obviously always going into this cabinet to get those meal prep containers and to store leftovers and things, and it was just too much of a hassle. Paper clutter, I just can't seem to get a hold of. There's always so much paper on my countertops in my kitchen. I feel like every single day more and more and more paper comes into my house, and I have yet to find a system that really works for it. I know I could take pictures of things, I can scan documents into my phone. In the past, that's what I've done, but there are some things that I just need the paper copy of. So it is tough for sure, but I think that a lot of others are also in the same boat as me. So if you struggle with paper clutter too, please let me know in the comments below.
This time I might go out with my friends, and I don't want your sad blue eyes. You know everything about me, like I need my territory. So why are you still so needy? You're in over your head, phone is ringing.
I wanted to get the last of my Christmas decorations down. These are more winter than they are Christmas, but I wanted to put up a couple of cute things for Valentine's Day. So we're taking all those off and wiping the shelves down so we can decorate for Valentine's Day. I got these jars from the dollar section in Target. I think it was $5 for the two of them, and I'm just filling them up with some Valentine's Day candy, and this is about as Valentine's Day as it's going to get in my house, because first of all, I don't want to spend the money on Valentine's Day decor. I also don't want to have a bunch of seasonal decor that I need to find somewhere to store in my house. So I just try to keep it very simple. Plus, I do love the look of a minimal decoration, and I don't like too much clutter around my house. So this is what I came up with, these 2 little candy jars. I think they look so cute with this flower that I also got in the dollar section at Target. So this was extremely affordable, and I'm also going to show you guys a craft that I did with my kids for Valentine's Day. So if you're looking for another very budget-friendly option, this is what I did. I saw this idea on Pinterest, so I can't take credit for it, but I thought it was super cute. So I'm doing a footprint from each of my kids in red, and then we're going to turn them into love bugs. So for this, I just folded in half a piece of paper and stuck my kids' little feet on them and then let that dry for a little bit. I'm drawing on some eyes with some white paint and then outlining that part in black. I'll put some hearts on here, some antennas, writing love bugs at the top. I think it ended up turning out really cute for just a quick little 10-minute craft. And I'm going to stick this on the top shelf, and that's just going to be another piece of Valentine's Day decor for me this year. Extremely budget friendly, very minimal, and just gives that little touch of family. But now we are back to cleaning the kitchen, so I'm just clearing off my countertops a little bit more. Our toaster oven recently broke, so we needed to sever the cord and send proof of that to the people who make it, and now we're waiting for a new one to come because it's under warranty. Hopefully we get that soon, because we literally use our toaster oven every single day and it's been such a struggle without it. But now I am, of course, emptying the dishwasher.
No one ever cared like you care for me. You're such a bright star in the dark space. Babe, it never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never thought that I would meet someone like you. This time it's all different. You got
While we're emptying the dishwasher, I thought that I would touch on some comments that I get on my channel. So probably the number one comment that I get is telling me that I don't have a small house and that I'm not allowed to call my house small in the titles of my videos. And I'll be the first to tell you, I do have a very small house. We have 1,000 square feet. We have 3 bedrooms. They're very, very tiny. And there's 4 of us living here, one 1-year-old. I have a 5-year-old, and then my husband and I, plus our 3 cats. So it is cramped, and our living area, dining area, and kitchen look quite large because we paid a lot of money to have our house renovated, torn apart, and turned into an open concept. So while those areas look large, the rest of our house is extremely tiny, and we only have 1 bathroom. But we do love our house. We think it's so cute. We've put so much work into it to make it our own, and we're so grateful to live here. I get a lot of comments saying well, your kitchen is huge. In my kitchen, I only have 1 cabinet. And I just want to say that small is not a competition. Just because your house might be smaller than mine does not make mine less small. Mine is still small, and I'm still going to continue to call it small because it is.
different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my. You got me like my. You got me like there's no other than you now, baby. Nah, 'cause you got me like.
Once I got all of the dishes put away, I'm going to go ahead and start washing the dishes that are in my sink. I would love to know if you guys are open to some different kinds of videos coming up in 2023. So I see a lot of my creator friends post videos that are like home resets. So that's not just cleaning, it's also organizing, it's also decluttering, but it's some meal prepping, some shopping, some hauls, some mom related stuff, baby related stuff, and budgeting even, and finance related stuff. So I'm just curious if you guys would be interested in me branching out a little bit more and doing some different things in my videos in the coming year. So please let me know in the comments down below if that's something that you would be interested in, or if you just want me to stick to my usual content.
I feel like breaking rules on the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming about us two, playing around without a clue. On the edge, cleaning out. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say
I like to show these close-ups sometimes so you can see that I'm not just wiping out a clean sink. My sink was actually dirty and there was all kinds of stuff stuck on the bottom, so I'm going to of course go in with my favorite sink cleaner and just scrub it out really good.
had to convince my friends this time. Think you're toxic to my mind, but I know they don't know what you're all about. The way you hold my body tight, staying up talking through the night. Yeah, I know they just don't. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you.
Don't come for me because I'm using a paper towel to dry off these few dishes. All of my dishcloths were dirty, so I didn't have any dishcloths available just to wipe dishes, and I don't use the same cloths to clean my dishes that I do to clean my counters or anything, so just using paper towels for now, but we will survive.
Why don't you stay? Why don't we talk about this?
I dropped this entire 12 pack of seltzer in my driveway when I opened up the trunk of my car getting home from the grocery store. So while I was taking them out, I was inspecting them to see which one was broken because the box was wet and I wasn't sure which one got smashed open when they fell in the driveway, but I couldn't find it. So I did go ahead and put them all into the fridge, and I guess we'll find out when we open one which one is flat. So I also needed to take out all of my husband's drinks that he kept in the packaging and put away in the fridge. I feel like that is such a man thing to do, to just leave all of your food in the packaging and put it away like that, but it drives me crazy. So anytime I see it, I take them all out and reorganize it. It just saves so much space in the fridge.
But guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but
Now we are moving on to sorting through all of the recycling that was piling up in our kitchen. So I wanted to break down boxes, get them all stuck into one bag together, and then as soon as we finish doing this, I'm going to also take out the trash.
Cause it looks like you're a fallen angel. And wherever you have been now, baby, I don't wanna know, don't wanna fight, just wanna stay.
One of our biggest goals in 2023 is to really budget and save a ton of money. So one thing that we're trying to cut out is takeout, but you will notice there is a McDonald's bag in this clip. We've actually only had takeout one time since January started, which is not that impressive because it is only the 9th while I am doing these voiceovers. But I feel like for us, that is pretty good because we were going through quite a phase where we were door dashing way too much, especially near the end of 2021 into 2022 when I was very pregnant, and then we had just had Sutton. It was just, there was so much going on, and I was so sick and tired and unable to cook for such a long time that we just spent way too much money on takeout, and I'm very much looking forward to more home cooked meals this year.
Cause it feels like we've been falling lately. And wherever we are heading, baby, don't wanna know, don't wanna lie, just
to show you guys how funny he is. So ever since I put these chairs here under the island, Wesley never lays anywhere else. He lays under these chairs all day, and even at night. He used to sleep with me in bed, and now he sleeps on these chairs all night. So he loves these, and I just find it so funny. More mess was cluttering up the island as I was working on cleaning up the other areas of the kitchen. So I'm just going to get this cleared off once and for all, and then we're going to wipe it down. My all-purpose cleaner needed to be refilled, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And right now I'm using Method in the pink grapefruit scent.
Feels like I'm on fire now. Is this paradise? Is this paradise? So come on, baby, and hurt me. Let's see what you got.
At this point, Sutton had woke up from his nap, so I'm just grabbing him, and then I'm going to get his lunch started. And I thought I would share what I was giving him because I'm always looking for ideas, and if I can help anybody else, then I'd like to do that. So I gave him these Dr. Praeger's sweet potato littles, along with a couple of the Earth's Best chicken nuggets. I also did end up cutting him up some blueberries for some fruit, but this is one of his favorite lunches. He inhales it. He eats it so fast and always gets pretty much every last bite. There's rarely that many crumbs left behind. But like I said, I am always looking for ideas for things to feed him. So if you guys have any good meal ideas that you give your kids around the same age, or what you gave them when they were around his age, please leave me a comment down below.
In a way, that's how it's supposed to be. If I'm unable to make you happy, then it's for the better that you are not with me.
Once we were all done with lunch, I wanted to quickly just get the few dishes that we used cleaned and either loaded into the dishwasher or put away. Moving on to Sutton's room, his nursery was such a mess. So first thing I'm doing is taking his changing pad cover off and throwing that into his dirty laundry. I knew that I needed to throw his laundry into the wash, so I wanted to get all of that put together in his hamper so that it was ready to go downstairs. I'm also just tidying up his room a little bit really quickly before we get to folding his laundry. It is a very tight squeeze over here at his bookshelves, but I wanted to show you guys that I was just rearranging his books and putting some new ones out there and putting some old ones back into his closet system. Now we're going to spend a few minutes doing some laundry folding. Sutton's laundry had grown a little bit out of control, and since I was doing another load of his laundry at that moment, I knew I needed to get this stuff folded and put away. And I'm also really proud to say that I did wash, dry, and fold his other load of laundry all on this day as well. Sometimes I can really procrastinate on laundry. I just do not enjoy folding it. We've been over this a million times. It's just the worst chore to me. I don't know what it is about laundry. I just hate it, and it also makes my back hurt really, really badly. But it does feel so good to get this done, and it's such a satisfying task when you actually bring yourself to do it and get it done. I can be such a perfectionist sometimes about things that at the end of the day truly don't matter. So for example, I've always been folding my kids' clothes in the filing method where they're all standing up, and when you look into the drawer you can see everything. It does make life easier when you can just open the drawer and see what they have and you don't have to dig through things. But honestly, it takes so much longer to fold their clothes, and it makes this task seem so much more daunting to me. So recently I have had to give up some of that control, and I have been having my husband fold our older son's clothes and put them away in his dresser, even though he does not do it even remotely the way that I just described. And even when I'm folding Sutton's laundry, I've been putting it away just normally, not worrying so much about the way that it's folded, because done is better than perfect, and I'd so much rather their clothes be put away, at least folded neatly in their drawers, than have them sitting in a laundry basket for weeks at a time where I'm procrastinating folding them because I'm so worried about how perfectly it's going to look in their drawers, if that makes sense.
You just want the gold, and there's no way I can beat it, 'cause I got no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and
Sutton will absolutely not keep his socks on, and it's such a struggle because we're missing so many. I feel like I keep buying socks and then they end up gone because he takes them off in the store and he throws them, or he takes them off in the car and they just end up in the abyss somewhere. So if you guys have any tips for how to keep socks on your children, please leave me a comment because I need them. Now I'm just putting away Sutton's laundry in his drawers, and like I said, done is better than perfect, and I actually decided to remove some of these drawer organizers that I had in his drawers because, again, that system was just getting too daunting, too difficult for me, and I just need to simplify things right now. So taking them out and putting away his clothes the old-fashioned way, and honestly, it felt really good to do this. Now we are putting on a new changing pad cover and just wiping down and cleaning off his dresser.
Don't I make you feel something? Or maybe you can't feel anything. She's not gonna give you everything. I wish you could be happy, yeah. But I can't lie. LA made you crazy, yeah. You don't care what's real no more. No, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye. LA made you crazy, yeah.
I noticed that Sutton's shelves were so dusty, so I wanted to wipe those down, and then that's going to be it for this week's video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it and it gave you some motivation. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new and turn your notification bells on so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll come back again next week for another video.
Isn't it time? I'm falling behind, I hate to separate.